I've been doing a lot of thrifting and DIYing lately, putting the house together, and I'm so excited and it looks so beautiful. And I think trying to find the inspo for it has been a little bit challenging, which is also kind of what brought me to wanting to make my own videos, because I just realized there was nothing that really matched my vibe out there. I had to get really creative on how I found inspo, because sometimes when you're dealing with like new spaces or you're buying something that you haven't bought before, you don't exactly know how the vision's gonna be. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, the more I look for inspo, the more I realize that I don't like anything that's out here in the world. So I'm filling this space. I have to be the change I want to see in the world. I kind of went through that like with YouTube too, and just like content. So I'm just in a really like creative self-discovery phase. I probably sound a little cringy, and I had to just stop myself. I have a dirty chai that I made all at home, all by myself. I'm getting really good. I'm just getting really good at doing my own thing. That's why I wanted to make my own videos. So I'm going through my decorations and things that I've put together. Some of it I've actually like made like fully from scratch myself. Oh my gosh. Not to be like, oh my god, look at everything that I have, but to kind of show inspiration and show how to source inspiration to then create your own world. Okay, so a lot of this is thrifted. I also have a discount store, so I don't think anything that I've got has been like brand new. I got a pillow. Okay, not exciting. No, but it is. Like, it is. The right people know that this pillow is exciting. $7 for this. Okay, at my discount store. So I'm really just trying to like find little pieces of everything. Like, I don't want anything to be like, for the most part, I don't want anything to be like a set or like too matchy, but I want it to all like vibe together, you know? Okay, from scratch. I made it. I made this. Oh my gosh. Fully from scratch, fully by hand. I crocheted this part. I had to sew like this sheet that I actually got from a thrift store. When I bought a piece of furniture, they wrapped it in it. So I washed that sheet, I made the lining for this, and then I had stuffing, and I just like, I fully hand sewed this, and now I have a vibey little throw pillow. So I'm gonna go over my wall art. So that's pretty simple. Some of it, the frames, they're all thrifted. Some of them I painted. The art I sourced from like old books. Some of them I painted. One of them's a collage I made. So I'm just gonna I've had this frame. I thrifted it forever ago. The frames actually like I've had for a long time. They're not like newly thrifted. Some of them are. That's a lie. This one I've had. And then this was actually just from like a card, a greeting card that I found amongst some random stuff. And I cut it out and put it in there, and it looks so cute. Okay, when you're trying to create a vibe, that's what I'm doing. I'm not just decorating. I'm not just buying knickknacks. I'm making a vibe. So you have to think of everything. So I had to think of blankets, throw blankets, and what vibe did I want those to be? So I had to go looking for Pinterest inspo for that. Thankfully that one was a little bit easier. So this is the exact basket I wanted, $20 at my discount store. And then I just wanted a cool variety of blankets in there, you know? That is so cute. So the vibe and just how it functions. That's why I wanted a bigger basket, so that way you can just throw them in without having to fold them. Right? Okay, so this is the bar. This I was most excited for. So I had to go on Pinterest, I had to type in bar carts, and I had to get creative because I didn't want to spend, well, bar carts on Amazon are like $50. It's not bad, but I feel like they're like really like rickety. So I had to go on Pinterest and think like, what else could I use for bar carts? I'll show it better after I show the pieces, but I thrifted this for $20. Got these a couple years ago, like when I like on a hike, like at like a gift shop up in the mountains. One of my friends gifted me this, and they're a bartender, so, and also these. So this had to go on the bar. I don't know, I have like this gun lighter that I think is cool. Those are all just little knickknacks I had just to decorate the bar with. Okay, so what's really exciting that I thrifted these. I wanted like some decent sized glasses for drinks that I make really strong that I just need to top with some seltzer water. I love me an Aperol Spritz, which these are like the dollar store version of them. I don't know if you can see it. It says Aperol Spritz. This was $1 at the thrift store. A set of 4 of these for $7. There's actually, I feel like this bar has like divine energy because, hear me out. This is my special drinking, like my water cup that goes with me like everywhere. Like if I'm at home, like I'm with my cup, but there's just like water in it. Sometimes I'll put like iced coffee, or sometimes I'll make my cocktails in this, but this is my water cup. First I thrifted a set of 2 of these minis, the babies. When I make strong drinks with liqueurs that don't need to be topped off with seltzer, they go in here. I needed these ones, so when I went to thrift these, I also found this. This was $8. Not everything I remember the price on, because half the stuff I don't care, I'm gonna buy it anyways, but I did remember the price on this. I had a set of 4 of these. I thrifted these a while. I thought they were cool. I used to work at a sports bar, so like, I don't know, they were kind of my vibe then. And they're pretty convenient. I like the shape of them and everything, but they're just not like the right vibe anymore. I go digging through my cabinets at my parents' house, and my grandparents' stuff is still there, and I find these. Obviously those are like so my vibe, and there's actually I think like 6 or like 8 of each, so there's full sets. I just don't have them all out. So the way everything just came together so beautifully for my bar. And I like this area in here because this is where all the ugly shot glasses can go. Actually, I like this one. I got it in Vegas, but like it doesn't need to go out. See, all together, it's, oh my God, it's just so amazing. Like, I think about my bar when like I'm not at home. I just want to come stare at it. Amazing. There are balloons attached to this right now, so just ignore that. But we thrifted this, and then we just kind of set it here because we didn't know what else to do with it. But then this book was here too, and it just looks beautiful together. I sit here and stare at this too. Incredible. This isn't fully the vibe. Something over here might change, but I'm obsessed with this lamp. I love all these little pictures. This frame is super cool. They spin. But those are just placeholders for now. It's cute for now. Sometimes you have to fill the space, and you build and rebuild it as you go. The rest is miscellaneous stuff because it's not in a space yet where it looks amazing, but it's doing its job. This is for my incense. Literally perfect. I saw it at the checkout at the thrift store. And then there was this. I don't know what to do with this yet because we already have a cute toothbrush holder, but I wasn't only gonna buy one. This is amazing. It's ugly on camera, but in person, everybody loves it, I promise. I'm not very good with clay, but it's like, it's an oyster and it's for incense, and the incense goes into those are just beads. I just glued them there. So it's actually super cute. The vision is still coming together for this. This is something that I'm not finding inspo online. I'm not finding what I need. I do not want to put flowers in here. I don't like flowers. I don't like florals. I want nothing to do with flowers. So that's why my life is harder than it needs to be. But I think we're gonna put rocks that we find on hikes in here, but like nice smooth pebbles. I have stained clear vases with like all like smooth black stones. That's a little too boring. So I think something cool is gonna come from this. I did like, I glued beads on there. This is just a Dollar Tree frame, but I had some friends over and I wanted like an activity for us to do. So I bought frames and busted out my beads. And I actually used Chat GPT to make a version of this picture first. I put it in there and everyone was like, why are you using AI art? Like, that's unacceptable. I was like, I used it so I could make my own. So that is my art in my little frame. This is so my vibe, and it was $2. I think the sticker might still be on there. It spins and I put my makeup in it. This looks kind of crazy being like, look at my towel holder, but it's a gold towel holder. It might be for toilet paper. I honestly don't know. It can't be for toilet paper. I don't know, but when I bought it, I had my doubts about it. I thought it was actually going to be too tall for the space and too tall for like hand towels, but the towels that we have, they fit perfect. So that's what I've been up to lately. Shopping, putting things together, DIYing, creating a vibe. The moral of the story is, when you're creating a vibe, really think specifically about what's going to enhance your space, what's going to be unique in your space, what is really going to scream like, this is me, and not just like whatever lame version you found of it on Amazon. You just have to find a way to make things unique and beautiful and to really speak for you. And I think that's what I've got my space doing, and I'm so excited. So I wanted to share how to feel and how to become inspired, because all of this stuff was like dirt cheap. I mean, overall, you know, it does add up a little bit, so you've got to just go little by little and build the space up, like one little unique thing at a time, and it all comes out so beautiful. Okay, I guess that's it. That's all I got.